It's the Daily Dog.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Daily Doug. Thanks for being with me today. On the program, my friends, on this particular episode, we are going to the other side of the world and we're going to be listening to music from a band called Burgerkill from Indonesia. There have been several folks that have been writing into me about this particular band whom I have not heard of previously. But it got me interested, and of course we are interested generally in reaching out to areas of the world that for bands that we are not yet familiar with as much as we are able to. So when I figured out that this is a band from Indonesia, they're a heavy metal band, I told Megan you should check in on these folks and see what they're up to, and she checked it out. She said we think this would be a very lovely band to include on the channel. So today we're going to be listening to their song called An Elegy, and I am happy that you are with me. So Burgerkill, they are from Indonesia. They formed in 1995, and their name comes from, get this, Burger King. I've eaten there a few times, and it was done, as I read in, it was done as a prank, but apparently the name ended up sticking. So they have released 6 albums over their career, with the most recent being an album called Killkestra, which was released in 2020. And their song, An Elegy, the one that we're going to listen to, is from this particular album. So the current band members are a person named Ramdan, who is on the bass. Agung Helfrog is on guitars. Putra Pra Ramadan is on the drums, and Ronald Alexander Rajahaba is on vocals. And I can't tell that they've had several folks that have been in the band throughout the years, and they had a person listed as a vocalist until 2021 named Vicky Mono, and I'm not sure if that person is involved in this recording or not. This particular song, An Elegy, is dedicated to a couple of folks. The first one being Ivan Scumbag, who was the band's original vocalist, who died in 2006 of tuberculosis. They also list that this is in honor of Robin Hutagau, who was a drummer from the band Noxa, who died in 2009. So it makes sense. An elegy is historically a real sort of somber and serious poem that is written to pay tribute to those who have died, a lament for those who have passed on. So I know they're a heavy metal band. It says Killkestra, and I've spot checked the video that we're going to watch, and it looks like they're recording this with an orchestra. So I'm not sure how heavy it's going to be, how orchestral it's going to be. I have a lot of eagerness to listen to this music from this band that I have not yet heard from. So let's get it going, y'all. This is Burgerkill with their song An Elegy. Here we go. Okay. Dark key. They're in F. Sounds like F minor. Okay. Ooh. Turns major for a second. Okay. I love these behind the scenes videos where you get to see the instrumentalists doing their thing. It's really cool. Big time. And they give you a hit and then let it out. And then give it to you again. Nice.
There's something I've been missing. I can hold my head up high. It's getting really
They switched keys. They started in F. They went to C. And there's the 3 chord.
There's always been me. My sins are constant.
These tears always paint me. My sins are constantly judging me. Can't run, can't hide. It's killing me and dragging me down. Wow. The production is off the charts. It sounds great to me.
I can feel your eyes are watching, but I can hold my head up high. It's getting really hard to understand.
So that's a C minor chord. And they go up to the 3 chord, the relative major, E flat. And come back down. Minor, major. That's cool. Orchestra. Never had a chance to say thanks, never had a chance to say goodbye. Love the pops of color in the orchestra. Okay. We're getting ready for something. Nice. Listen to the brass. Mesmerized by the light you exposed, igniting a fire inside my soul. Big 4 chord. Going up. This is rad. They're just in C. And that C and E flat mainly is what they're doing. But it's that lingering, like this is final. And they're trying to deal with it. I'm not a fan of the conductor. I'll tell you about that later. Resolves back to the minor key. Until we meet again. Harp in there. I am blown away by this, friends. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. A band, a heavy metal band from Indonesia named after Burger King, just moving me with their music. How great is the 21st century? I mean, come on. It's wonderful. How wonderful is it that we have the ability to share sounds and art like this across the world? Wow. For those of you that wrote in about this particular band, I think I'm a fan, y'all. That almost got me up out of my chair. What a powerful piece that was. I'm looking back through the lyrics here a little bit. At the beginning, there's something I've been missing. I can't hold my head up high. It's getting really hard to laugh and realize you're already gone. So they're talking about it, it really is about a person who has passed. It's not something where we're separated, but you're still out there and we don't have a relationship anymore. It's final. It's never had a chance to say thanks, never had a chance to say goodbye. So much sadness. What happened to happiness? These are pieces. I've heard other elegies and laments in the past, and when we deal with mortality and we deal with death in our art, it can bring this poignance and a solemnity to the music that just weights it down and gives it a gravitas that it otherwise might not have. In this instance, I find the music to be really well constructed to match the beautiful words that they've written and they have sung, and it works. It really, really works. I loved that. That was really, really fun. Fun is the wrong word. It was powerful to go through and to emote with them. I can't say enough about that. I'll come back to the conductor. What she was doing up there was what we call like just beating eighth notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, down. And kind of doing all of this. It was almost like she was conducting like a marching band director, and I don't think that she needed to. That orchestra sounds great. They sound like pros. They didn't need somebody up there, I think, really just dictating to them where all of those subdivisions were as a conductor. But just an observation from watching the video. And like I said, it's always, to me, revealing and really interesting to have footage of the recording process itself. What room were they in? What did it look like? How close were they together? Where were the mics set up? What did it look like when they were playing? What were they wearing? All those sorts of things that are behind the sounds that end up coming through the microphones. That sort of stuff is interesting to me, so I always love watching these videos that have footage of the piece being recorded itself. Wow, y'all. We'll have to come back to this band, Burgerkill, from Indonesia, with their song An Elegy. Thanks, y'all, for hanging out with me today. We will definitely get back to this band and more of their music from Indonesia. We're going to try to continue to step out of our North American and European box a little bit over the next several months and try to listen to music that comes to us from around the world because it makes us better, doesn't it? Wonderful stuff. Thanks, y'all, for hanging out with me today on this World Wednesday episode. We will see you next time on another edition of The Daily Doug.